Hey, you. Yes, you, Denise. You wanna see me make this costume in 5 days or less in time for Halloween? Well, let's see if we can. Here is all we're starting out with. Sweatshirt and pants. And then this is our kind of idea, although I'm probably not gonna do the mask. And then tail, wings, spikes. Whole deal. Here is me procrastinating and trying to be productive by creating a list of what we have to do. What you can see being written down here is make a pattern for the tails or wings, figure out a way to make the head and make it. That did not happen. Make the tail, wings, and spikes, attach everything, and then as a bonus, bleach, dye, or add fabric to make an underbelly, which did not happen. Alright, on day 2, we got to making the spikes. And here I'm walking down to where I will do most of the work. And I'm cutting everything out. Alright, now that we are finally done cutting and sewing, although I did not record that part, we're going to attach them to the hoodie. This took forever since I had to hand attach all of them, and do not recommend. Oh, and here is me struggling for about 5 minutes just to turn inside out and stuff one spike. So you can imagine how the rest of that went. Now that we're finally on to sewing, which took many more hours, here's a little montage of me also sewing one spike, which took about 5 minutes. Here's when I realized that I had a 3D reference the entire time. Onto the nose spike that I totally did not forget about. Now we are on to day 3-ish, I believe. Here's the finished set of spikes. Today I also ran to the store to get wire for the wings, which come later in the video. I did not sew on the nose spike yet, but I think that the head spikes look pretty good. Here's kind of a concept for how I'm planning on doing the wings later. And I stayed pretty true to this. I shaded in areas where I put blue. Kind of trying to copy her wings here. I struggled for a good 20 minutes to find a fabric that would fit, and this is me crashing out because none of them match the hoodie at all. Although I did end up just ignoring that for a minute and making a tail pattern. Don't ask what I'm doing the pencil here, I have no idea. I finally remembered to attach the nose horn. And back to a sewing montage, this time of the tail. I did end up finding some good fabric that would mostly fit the costume, as you can see at the beginning. Although it still was nowhere near the same material. It was a really thin, kind of cottony material. And it's a little bit off, but it had to do. Here's our tail inside out. I'm never sewing zigzags again, I hated it. And right side out. It's a pretty lumpy, but it's okay. This is what we have so far. It's coming along pretty decently. The one problem is the tail does tend to weigh down the fabric, but it's stuffed enough that it stands up anyways. Sorry for the big skip I completely forgot that I was making a video and did not record making any of this part of the wing. Although this is going to be the front and the purple from earlier is going to be the back. And I'm about to attach the last kind of spike. This is a finished wing, and I still have not touched the other one. And cue the wire I bought on day 2. We're finally going to use it to make an armature for the wings so that it's not floppy like this. And this is the night before Halloween. We are on crunch time now. Welcome to the morning of Halloween. This is what we have done. I sewed that part of the wings down, and then I also attached the back to the sleeve. I kept this sleeve off of the yellow so I had room to move my arms around more easily. And cue another montage, this time of me wiring the wings. And then I never really figured out a great way to do this, so I kind of just sewed it in like that. Although it did make it a little difficult for me to fit my hand in if I wanted to put my entire hand in the wing. But hey, at least it's not floppy. And this is pretty much our finished wing. I quickly hand sewed the wings in. One of them started to rip out a little bit. And this is the last thing we're adding. And there, our costume is done, barely in time for Halloween. Also known as 15 minutes before I went trick-or-treating, but it's fine. The wings limit the movement a little bit, but I think that overall, pretty good job for 5 days. Thank you for watching. See you.